Actually, if they don't buy, even better. Next year, guaranteed the premium will increase. Guaranteed. Guaranteed our commission will be higher. Why are you in a hurry? Is it your family? No. Is it your children? No. Is it your future? No. Why are you in a hurry? Imagine you go to the doctor and the doctor writes a medicine. And you tell the doctor, no, I'm not going to take the medicine. What will the doctor say? Get out, next. Correct or not? Exactly. Our job is to write the medicine. If your clients don't want to take it, what should you do? Next. It's as simple as that. Why? The problem is, you don't have a next. So you keep talking to the same guy. Take it, please. Please take it. Please. You don't have a next. That's the problem. Correct or not? That is the problem. So if there's one thing that you change today, I want you to learn to fill up your diary. I want you to learn to meet so many people that you don't have time. Now, the problem is you also have very long meetings, correct? What is the average time that you spend with a client? 1 hour? How many of you spend 1 hour? 1 hour? Yeah, okay. Any 2 hours? 2 hours? 2 hours? Any 3 hours? There's a 3 hours, yeah. Any half a day? You see, I don't spend more than 30 minutes with a client. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I spend 30 minutes with a client. How many of you would like to learn how to spend 30 minutes with a client? Honestly. Alright. Let me teach you the trick. It's a formula. Okay? All of you have a mobile phone? Yes? Can you please learn to set an alarm? After 30 minutes, the alarm will ring. You get up and say, Mr. Client, it was a pleasure meeting you. See you. Bye-bye. Leave. Simple way to end the conversation. Let the phone ring. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have another appointment. Leave. Even if you don't have another appointment, leave. The problem is you love to stay. That's the problem. Learn to leave. If you cannot convince someone to buy insurance in 30 minutes, you can never convince them. Now the problem is, Sanjay, I actually don't have a problem with meeting people, but I don't know how to start my conversation correctly. I want you all to think about this. How do we start our conversation? We start with, hi, how are you? How's the family? How's your business? How's the economy? Correct? That's how we start our conversation, correct or not? Yes? Now I want you all to think about this. When you ask the question, how is the economy? If the economy is doing very well, what do they say? Sanjay, I want to invest money in my business. The economy is doing so well. I want to invest money in my business. They will not give you money, correct? If the economy is doing bad, what will they say? Sanjay, I don't have money, the economy is so bad. They will not give you money. So in both scenarios, they don't give you money, correct or not? Why do you ask that question? Why do you ask a question where you lose both sides? Think about it. How's the family? If their family is doing well, they don't need insurance. My family is my insurance. If the family is bad, I don't want to buy insurance. They can go to hell. True or not? Why do you ask that question? I'll tell you a very funny story. You see, when I started in this business, I always was told, if you love your family, buy insurance. If you love your children, buy insurance. Correct? Yes? I was told that. So I sat down with this guy, right? He's a friend, he's a classmate of mine. And I was sitting with him and I said, bro, I call him bro, right? Brother, bro. If you love your wife, you should buy insurance. And he said, Sanjay, I hate my wife. I said, what? Why? And he said, Sanjay, I don't like her. I said, then why are you married to her? He's like, arranged marriage, I have to stay married. You see, in our culture, you have to stay married. Divorce is not an option. So I told him, does she hate you too? He said, yeah. We have agreed to hate each other. I said, then you're correct. I mean, if you die, why should we give her money? I agree. But you know what you need? You need a fantastic critical illness insurance. You need $1 million of critical illness. You know why? Because when you are in hospital, she will tell you, go to hell. At least I will take care of you. And buy a very big critical illness insurance for her. Because when she's in hospital, you can give her the money and tell her, go to hell. So if you love your family, you should buy insurance. But if you hate your family, you should buy even more insurance. Because nobody loves you. Do you realize my conversations are a little different from what you were taught? Yes? Why don't I show you one of my presentations, right? So, when I joined this business, I was always taught how to do presentations, right? So I always start my conversation with presentations. So I'm going to show you my father's presentation. My father's been in this business for 39 years. In 39 years, he's used only one presentation. He has never changed his presentation. If you meet him even today, he will show you exactly the same presentation after 39 years. Alright? And the best thing is, it's a 3-minute presentation. After the presentation, if you buy, great. If you don't buy, he's really like a doctor. Get out, next. Till today. 39 years. If you can see it, great. If you can't see it, don't worry. Just listen carefully. Everyone in the world falls in 4 categories. Luxury, comfortable, poor, and charity. Everyone falls in these 4 categories. Luxury, comfortable, poor, and charity. Now let's assume there is a family which is comfortable. The reason this family is comfortable is because we call this a man at work or a woman at work. Somebody is working to make sure this family is comfortable. In case the man at work is removed, right? This family will immediately fall down to charity. Charity from friends, charity from family members. So to protect this family from falling down, I have to immediately put a pump of money to hold the family. Because if there's no man at work, there has to be money at work. So the question is, how much money do you need over here? There's a formula. The formula is 10 times of annual income. 10 times of your annual income. If you have this money, keep it aside. If you don't have this money, I will create it for you right now. That's my job. That's it. Do you have any questions? No? Okay, sign here. That's it. How long did this presentation take? 3 minutes? Why do you spend 2 hours? Guys, let's create some formulas for our business. Okay? Let's create some formulas for our business. How much life insurance should a person buy? What's the formula? How much life insurance should a person buy? Okay. Easier question. How much water should you drink every day? 2 liters? Who told you? Everyone knows. Correct? Everyone knows. So, how much life insurance should you buy? 10 times of your annual income. Who told you that? Everyone knows. Not Sanjay. Everyone knows. How much income protection should you buy? Income protection is like disability or critical illness. How much income protection should you buy? What's the formula? 5 times of your annual income. Who told you that? Everyone knows. How much money should you save for your retirement? What's the formula? How much money should you save for retirement? Now I know some of you will remove your financial calculator and you will say, today your income is $10,000. In the future, 30 years from now, when you retire, your income will increase with inflation to $30,000. You need half of that. You need $15,000 for the rest of your life. So, if I do calculation, you need to save all your money to achieve that target. And what does your client say? Forget it, I don't want to retire. That's the problem. So why don't I give you the formula? The formula for retirement is 20% of whatever you earn. That's the formula. How many of you have children? Okay, very good. You want to save money for their education? What's the formula? No. When we started in this business, when I started to talk about education, the first question they ask is, where do you think your children will study? Will they study in Argentina? Will they study in America? Then the next question is, what will they study? Will they study medicine? Will they study engineering? Then the next question is, let's talk about inflation. In the future, education will be more expensive, correct? Do you realize how much you scare your clients? Do you realize it? When you calculate the number, I had one client, I did this, I calculated the number and I said, after 15 years, when your child is ready to go to university, you need like $500,000. He said, okay, then we'll not send him to university. I don't have the money, forget it, he doesn't need to study. Or he'll figure it out himself. The problem is we scare our clients so much. Why don't I give you the formula? Would you like the formula? There's a simple formula for education planning. It's 5% of whatever you earn. That's the formula. Guys, I've done my PhD in insurance. And when I was doing my PhD, I was coming up with these formulas to find out what is the correct formula for financial planning. That's the formula. How many of you do education planning for your clients' families? How many of you do that? Education planning for the children? Okay, would you like to learn my presentation? See? Okay. It's a 2-minute presentation. Mr. Client, today your child is born. At the age of 18,